You have to do better. You have to do, if you are going to come from Messy Talk, you need to start taking advice from the Messy Talk people. By the way, y'all, in his chat, AZ, ignore her. Don't give her attention. AZ, ignore her. Don't give her attention. Look, let me tell y'all one thing. AZ, I'm going to get viewers regardless. I hope that you know that.
Damn,
I hope that you know that I'm going to get viewers regardless. I don't need Messy Talk for viewers. I really don't.
What's that? What you eating?
So, anyway, AZ, you can come over here and try to get the page flagged and taken down, but I just blocked your ass. You're a corny ass little boy.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the girl name. Nah, that's motherfucking AZ is a little boy. He's a little boy. And I don't need no motherfucking views from y'all. At all. I don't give a fuck about y'all. Anyway. Before I was rudely interrupted because what was that? He was trying to post penises, y'all. He was trying to post somebody COCK, trying to get my page flagged. Anyway, my bad.
You can mute her, Chloe. What's her obsession? What is her issue? I should have laughed, AZ, but what is her issue? What is her obsession with Messy Talk over here?
No, for real, she really is gonna need a nap.
So y'all remember when BK was doing all that court show and shit? So when BK was doing that court show, Tasia and Kiera was a part of it, right? From the red pill side. But again, people see the motion of Messy Talk and it becomes, they become transfixiated on trying to create that energy again. They want to get
I think this
but
is
it's a real nigga party.
Majestic
They cannot get
Live.
in.
I
I
am
feel like that
her,
song, like
Hypocrite
every time when there's
Finder,
somebody, we just
Mocha,
need to start playing that
and
song for
Chloe
them.
Love.
It's a real nigga party. You cannot get in.
Yeah, this is Majestic Live. AZ was on Kiera's panel. Him and Kiera got into it. I don't know why.
They haven't gone crazy on her yet?
The information a little late, I guess.
I mean, all of them have argued with her. $2 girl, where you been? Now you been watching this shit for the past couple of weeks, like I
had. No, I don't mean it like that. Wouldn't go crazy on her. I'm talking about to give her actual Messy Talk welcome, and then she'll sit her ass.
Everybody can't do that right now. Sometimes people got to move a little bit differently right now, and that's what
But you know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, but that's what motherfuckers want this side to do. But all it's done this whole time is prove that all of them is just as messy as us.
AZ, come here.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and exit left.
Why are you exiting left?
She don't stay on the panel when AZ go up.
Sometimes. AZ, you still in here? I was gonna ask you what the hell you got going on with Kiera. And hey, AZ.
Hey.
What happened with? Am I not following this?
You muted.
What happened with you and Kiera?
My backup page.
You're muted, Jade.
Yes, $2 has a battle, guys. Me and Mr. Washington gonna be kicking it. If we do a battle, cool. It ain't no big deal. But $2 has a battle, so yeah, so I just wanna say I think hers is at 8.
Okay.
Eastern.
I'm free today.
Or picture? I could be wrong. Or is
the video that's on my TikTok account that's already posted?
Yeah, that's the only video, right?
Correct.
Okay. Did you send pictures? Okay. So he's here
Can y'all hear
he
it?
only sent that video because I care.
But what was all that stuff that we could not see on the computer, but you could see on the app?
What are you talking about? That was all on messages.
What?
He said that was all their messages.
Correct, it was.
This is a deal.
Hey, Kayla.
This is a deal with the computer and with TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
When there's pictures and stuff,
Oops. Hold on.
a lot of stuff you can't see on the computer, but you can see in the app. And there was quite a few of those up there.
What? That was
What do you
in
mean
my.
what?
Oh my God, I'm live too. Wait, that was in your question?
That's my statement to you.
Oh.
Don't do that.
Well, do we need to roll back the messages on my other phone? Because everything on the messages that y'all seen earlier is the same thing.
Do you think he was also interested in you, AZ?
I don't know. No comment.
Okay. Now, was you actually trying to
Well, if you can.
get with him to do that, or what was your reason?
Don't say I'm playing like
Because AZ, we were just sitting here talking about something, right? And well, same name also brought up. And welcome to PLRG. Welcome to PLRG. Because I'm sitting here trying to understand, right? Because you were saying something about, oh, how you clear your life goal or your gift gallery. So I'm sitting here like, how y'all be finding these tricks for someone to do that? And I can't find that. Because I can't find nobody to come clear my life goal or do this and do that.
Just live. Can you see your daily harmony? Oh, I'm live too. They was asking who live on stream.
Yeah, so I just want to know, like, how you do it. Because now we found out, Mr. Catfish Dingling was doing the same thing. So I don't know. I guess my whole thing was, what was your was you trying to get him to be a trick, or what was your reason behind it?
Not gonna lie, I wanted to taste. Not gonna lie. Yes, I am.
Did you want to taste good yellow too?
Hell no.
Did good yellow want to taste you?
No.
So what was the situation between you and good yellow? It's just a question. Or y'all was just friends?
Friends. Thank you for the daily harmony.
So y'all never exchanged pictures or nothing?
No, but it's crazy. It's people saying I'm playing a dangerous game, but at the same time, who aired out all the messages? I just aired it out second.
I heard that too. I heard he's correct. I heard that Crypto sent the messages. Hold on. Understatement. Understood. Hey. Hi.
Crypto put the messages out there like there was nothing going on between the two of you.
So he did it first. So why? Thanos.
What's going on?
Hello, brother. It was my birthday in December, and you sitting here sending $2. I know that's your mom's and all, but we're Sag. Hello.
I got you. Just inbox me your cash app.
Right. I don't think you got a whole new page. Let me do it right now.
Nah. I got the same pages.
Not you, AZ.
I got the same pages.
When I only person had the message was HB. That's one person, not 800 different people. I didn't air out every single last message to all 800 and something people. I didn't do that. She only had one part of the message.
But why did you even have to put it out there?
Come on, let's hear what your questions. What?
Why did you even have to send them to HB and put it out there, period?
To get a second opinion on how I was feeling.
But why did he send it to HB?
To get a second opinion on how I was feeling.
No, not you. Him.
He put it all out there in front of everybody online.
Crypto didn't send it to HB.
Wait. AZ, so you sent it to HB?
You had to get a second opinion.
Okay, and then since you sent it to HB, did HB put it out there and then basically Crypto came to defend himself?
Yeah.
He did it to HB, yeah. And now when you say second opinion on what? Like if he was into you?
Before I made the next step, that's why I needed the second opinion. Because I didn't want to just assume or say something. And I didn't want to mess up and make the wrong choices. That's why.
Now, has he blocked you? He blocked you?
Yeah, once everything was aired out, yeah.
Okay. Well, he blocked them. So I guess he really didn't like it. Thanos, why are you laughing?
He ain't like being put out there.
I'm trying to bless my sister, you hear me? My birthday December 2nd, your birthday this month, so I'm trying to bless my sister. That's all. I've been, I just been on a little blessing spree, you know what I'm saying?
Mine was December 9th, and Candy was December 13th. Miss J was Miss J from VA was and Brenda. It was a whole bunch of us over here, a Sag.
Candy Girl has a question.
Oh, okay.
Candy Girl has a question, AZ. She's asking, do you regret that?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, you regret what? They said they hurt me. Huh?
You regret what?
Sending HB the message for a second opinion because I didn't know she was going to put it out there. And then he showed the whole thread.
He didn't show the whole thread.
Oh, he didn't show the whole thread?
No, he didn't. He showed part of it that made it look perfectly innocent.
It's in the comments, Thanos.
And then you went ahead and you showed the rest of it, what we didn't see with him.
Y'all, somebody want to say something? Hold on. Come on up here. Hold on. Hold on, I just sent her an invite. She's coming up here.
Hey, I'm her. So that video, I don't know if you was here earlier. There was a video clip that Chloe played. Was that? I'm assuming that was not the whole thread.
Hey, can I say something to you? To me or to the other live too?
We're listening.
Hold on.
Wait, why you mute? We're listening to you. Hold on.
Don't worry about it.
I feel like once he said he was married, once he said he was married,
Don't worry about it.
I feel like he was married. Once he said he was married,
Don't worry about it.
I feel like he was married. Once he said he was married. You want to text me or you want to finish? I'll text you back. Alright. Mother, stop screaming.
Huh? Well, why'd you go on mute?
Why'd you go on mute?
What'd you go on mute for?
Because she said she gonna text me.
I know, but she came on the live to say something, and then you said someone came up, and we're like, okay, well, listen.
I already knew what she was gonna say. I should have stopped when you said he was married.
Okay.
And I said that too. Once I knew that, I should have stopped.
Okay. That's reasonable, but again, it's like someone said, it's a dangerous game. Just just watch yourself on this app. Because there's crazy people out here, so just be careful on this app. And especially if someone is they ain't come out yet, just keep it between you and that person. That's all I can say. Anybody else? Anybody else got something to say? No? Okay. Alright, nobody else got nothing to say? Okay. Yeah, just Mike said just be careful. That's all I gotta say to AZ. Just be careful with that. Yeah, cause it's Thanos. Candy Girl wants to know what's going on with you and Alex. I was about to ask you about that. So this morning in Manny's newsroom, we were listening to your clip of you airing your grievances in regards to what happened with Rizzy. And then I know you did make a comparison about how, people got on you. Thank you. People got on you in regards
Yeah, Mr. Washington, we've been promoting at 9 p.m. tonight. I said, well, we're gonna talk him through it tonight.
You mentioned something about Alex.
Yeah, I did because she was one of the people that really created a space for a lot of that stuff when it came to him. So, but when I held the live, this was when they addressed Boyka and Brady King live. This was my position and my stance on it first and foremost. Okay, all of you people sitting up here looking so hypocritical because y'all are basically trying to say he should not cosplay or he should not act to be this, but he really that, and he don't need to be in black spaces disrespecting black people. Okay, but don't we do that to each other? So if we setting this president within our own community, within our own spaces, why are we having a problem with somebody doing the very thing that we do? To the point to where, first and foremost, he ain't doxing nobody. He supports. People need stuff. He help them. Content creators, he gift them. When content creator got a reason for being on it to make money, he support them. So my point in position was, a lot of people got something to say about him and what he's doing. But the very thing that they complain about when it comes to him, this is something that we see this something that we see each other do every day. Oh, I'm going to bed. I'm finna get me a bitch. I'm finna do this and do that and do this and do that. Now, had this said behavior been prevented from jump, Rizzy would still be here. They normalized it. They paid the Braid Kings. They paid Heartbreaker to do that very same thing that was done. We normalized that type of behavior, and Alex was one of the ones who stated in my live, if we do it to each other, that's us. Nobody needs to do it to us. So I said, hold up. Are you basically saying let's normalize disrespect? How could somebody address a problem with the solution and the verbiage is, if we do it to each other, it's okay. But if somebody do it, it's not okay. So my point was, I spoke against said behavior. I spoke against that type of disrespect. I spoke against the normalization of us thinking it's perfectly fine to disrespect each other. And the people who got so much to say about Heartbreak, this need to happen to Heartbreak, that need to happen to Heartbreak, these were the same people in her messy mail. These were the same people paying this lady to do this type of stuff. And I mentioned Alex because she was one of the ones who stated. And I'm thinking, and at first, I liked her because of her position with her pro-blackness. But you can't be pro-black if you trying to get me to understand that if we do it to each other, it's okay. But it's not okay when another race do it. A lot of people don't like my mama $2. But $2 never came from nobody. And she would tell you, the people who do it to her first is her own people. When Alex needed a little help, she came to her people drug her through the mud. So you can't sit here and be trying to think that your people mean you good because of your skin color, when you see that your skin color doing it to you. So my point with the Rizzy situation was the same people sitting around and saying justice for Rizzy were the same people support people who abused that girl, who abused that lady, and had that sad behavior that has been normal within the culture of black spaces on TikTok being prevented. We'll be loving on Rizzy today. But we can't. We lost out on a young, innocent woman because black people in Messy Top try to normalize daily disrespecting their own people. And everybody not built for that. They did it to me. Oh, he fake, he lying, he this, he that. But when they seen all that money, oh, hey, Thanos, man, y'all can suck some sour. I bet your ass on that. You gonna get it like that.
Thanos, but wasn't Boyka was cosplaying being a black Russian. So let's be truthful when we speak of our anguish with him. A lot of our anguish ain't got nothing to do with what you saying. It was him cosplaying to be a black man for me. I can't speak for nobody else. So what Boyka talks about and the spaces he joined, it was him cosplaying being black. Let's be real.
Okay, so once again, this is not about Boyka. This is about, my video was about when I held that live about Boyka and had over 1,000 people in that live.
Because you made it a directive about Boyka. You made it a directive of why people would say these things about Boyka, and then we hear. Let's not leave out all the stuff when we speaking of Boyka. You can't just say, oh, y'all was doing this, but then y'all did this, but then you leave out everything in between that a motherfucker has done. We can't do that.
Okay,
so say everything and why we got there with Boyka. We just did all of a sudden one day wake up and say that about Boyka. Boyka proved to us who he was and who he wasn't. Boyka did that on his own. Somebody got to take accountability. When a Boyka gonna take accountability, Thanos? You always telling us to take accountability. When has Boyka taken accountability? None, never. So stop telling us to take accountability if you're not telling him.
I'll wait till you finish, man, because you asking a bunch of questions and I can give you an answer. But it seemed that you're not emotionally disciplined to let me answer the question. But that's good that you left. But you'll be okay. This never was about Boyka. Just so you can understand, this was about me stating in my video.
You brought Boyka into this, Thanos.
Trying to normalize.
That's how I want to,
The girl will be here today. Y'all can't sit here and be screaming justice for this girl when y'all support the people who do the things that led to this girl unaliving. They still do it to this day. Still see it. Even the bullying and disrespecting and calling people out, they still do it to this day. Still do it, and they still support the people that do it. So y'all can't sit here and do this. It's the sad behavior. That's the problem. And I mentioned $2 for a reason. They accused $2 all this toxic rap, but then later on they find out he never did it. But now person, all the people that accused her of all of this, now one of them came and said they sorry. Now one of them.
Actually, they did.
Just come on. I mean, we gonna keep this shit real.
Diamond did.
It's not about Boyka. I held the live and I specifically stated.
He made it about Boyka.
Tell him to stop doing something.
He made it about that racist. And that's really what this is about for him. That shit weird.
Only do to you what you let them, and what you let them do is what they know to do. So if this is what we do, and we cast it out as knowledge that these people get, what you expect for them to do for us and to us? Boyka didn't have nothing to do with the Rizzy, but I mentioned that because I held the live about the said behavior. Why is it normal for us to disrespect each other, but got a problem when somebody else do it? Race shouldn't be, your skin color should not dictate who entitled to disrespect or not.
Stop
and it's okay.
You're not trying to say
man,
that.
goddamn, man.
Stop triangulating that. Stop triangulating.
I'm not.
You
she
are
asked me a question. She
triangulating. That knows
talking to
what
me.
you triangulating.
She's talking to me. She
What
ain't
you
talking to you.
triangulating? You triangulating, and I'm not gonna
She's
let that
talking to me.
happen.
He's
If
talking.
if the hoes want to drop me, that's
What you ain't
fine.
gonna let happen?
Because you triangulating like boycott set apart and different. He was out here cosplaying being a black man.
Majestic, what it cost to drop, man? What it cost to drop? This how we do it.
Pay her $50. There's her cash app right there.
No, it's 25.
Yeah, I'm finna get on that right now, 'cause I don't know what she got. When I finish saying what I'm saying, you can bring up here.
Please,
Shut up.
please. Nuh-uh, just go ahead and drop me. Just pay her the money. But like I said, you mad because you was triangulating. You trying to set apart and make a difference, Thanos. You can't. You can't. He was cosplaying being a black man. That was our issue with him. So you keep on saying what we saying about Boyka. I don't feel like it was a good example to you. It wasn't a good example. Maybe that's what you missing.
Okay, right. Okay.
And I'm gone. You can pay her the money, and I'm not coming back. But pay her the money if you want me gone.
You ain't had no business coming. Cause you stupid.
Mm.
I'm gonna call y'all for what y'all is.
You slow.
Stupid.
You stupid as fuck. You stupid as fuck. You get mad because I'm calling you on your shit, so now I'm stupid for calling you on your shit. Fuck out of here.
Listen, let's get one step back, because here's the thing. Here's what I see, and here's something that you mentioned. I put it in the comments. I want you to hear from me. I can talk shit to you, but I'm not gonna let someone else talk shit to you. We are one and the same. I can talk shit to you, and I can talk shit about you, but I'm not gonna let some other race do it to you. That has always been the way it's been with us, with our kind, with our people. It doesn't make it right, but that's just the way it is. And until we start to value each other, it won't change. But you can't ever intermix another race into a analogy or anything like that, because it doesn't work. And especially someone that's done us wrong. And I'll only say he's done us wrong in the aspect of not just being himself from the beginning.
Thank you, Jason. Crash out. Did you have something to say?
This Jade.
Oh, hey, Jade. How are you? I didn't know that was you. Okay, Go ahead if you had something to say.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to, because I know I was asking. I don't understand why Alex was even brought into the conversation. I think that shit weird as fuck. I think it's weird, especially with everything that's surrounding Rizzy's name. For you to connect that girl's name to what is going on is absolutely insane. And then to also tie it to a known racist. You have just ignited fucking other races to come after her, as well as the people who feel like people was bullying or however they feel about Rizzy. You were wrong as fuck. Alex had nothing to do with that. Now, if you wanted to come out with a video talking about Alex and her views on white people and how she feel like, but cool. But you didn't have to put Rizzy's name nowhere in that. You did that in order to make to put a bigger target on that girl's back. That's weird, Thanos.
Well, I'm gonna say. I said what I said. I'm not gonna like nobody that supports me doing something to my own people, and just because I'm black, they black, it's okay for us to do it. That's crazy. It's that like okay. So if it's okay for blacks to do it to blacks, results of blacks doing to blacks, we just seen we lost one. We don't gain doing it to each other. The proof is in the pudding. The examples not just on social media. The examples is in society. Blacks doing it to black, we lose. Blacks doing something to black that's not healthy, that's not right, that's not fair, we lose, and we have people that supports it. There is nothing healthy about anybody thinking, feeling, or believing because you is black, I can do it to you. They is YT, they can't do it to you. That's crazy. Look at this. that we setting. The whole world watching, and this is what we telling them. If we do it to each other, it's okay. But if they do it, it's not okay. And she was one of the ones who believed that it's okay. And I have every right, nobody can tell me how to address behavior in a community that's not healthy for that community. So I have every right to look at any particular individual that supports me doing something of my own and it's okay, but somebody doing something to me, it's not okay. First and foremost, I don't need to be doing nothing to nobody. Skin color or not. Skin color or not. And we seen the normal.
Talk about what the fuck is he talking about? This need to happen. What in the fuck is he talking about? All the same one supporting that behavior? The behavior that led up to somebody. I'm sorry, Strawberry.
Supporting that behavior? The behavior that led up to somebody unaliving themselves. Y'all supported that behavior. Oh, get the T's. Oh, get the receipts. Oh, clock it. Oh, come for. Oh, DACA. Oh, meet up. Oh, we gonna do this. This sad behavior has led to a young lady taking her own self away. I am the one that's saying people who support this said behavior, y'all a piece of shit, just like the ones who doing it. Just like the ones who doing it. And I'm gonna go anywhere with that. I'm gonna go anywhere with that.
Take one break and just think about the fact that you just disrespected I'm her. Because you felt some type of way. You just disrespected her because you felt some type of way. Now, I can agree with a lot of things you say, but the reality is that we don't want outsiders doing things to us. Now, I haven't wanted to speak on Rizzy. I'm going to just say this, and you can take it for what it's worth. You can't put something on someone else. You have no idea what was in her brain and what was going on with her. So I would just advise not to say anything about what may or could have led up to her leaving this earth. It just makes more sense to just let what happens. There's no need to speak on it. Now, when it comes to our own people, we feel some type of way when an outsider does something to us. Because they've already done something to us for many, many years. So we feel some type of way when an outsider comes in and does something. Now, I've asked the question, why do we unalive each other for a color, or for a street, or for drugs, or for money? Why don't we go after the people that have all the money? Why do we do things in our own neighborhood? It's just because the laws are set up that way, where if you do it to your own, you'll get less time. If you do it to somebody of another color, you may never ever get out.
Thanos, I kind of came up to say the same thing because besides the fact that you disrespected her for her comments and on what you were saying and trying to actually get you to see and understand, she was explaining it to you. You ended up calling her out her name, and then you turned around and dropped her. Like you weren't even.
You see, I called out the name. You see, I called out the name. What?
You called her.
That's okay. So stop for a second.
Can I finish? Because we all listened to you.
Yes, ma'am. I apologize. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but then you turn around and you dropped her. So I think it's a like Jason kind of like holding the mirror up to you, kind of like saying like look at yourself, because you literally just everything that you preaching about, you literally just did. Like literally just did. And you're saying you don't support that, or anybody who supports that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you literally talking about yourself and everybody here in this live. Like, literally, when her was literally just trying to explain what her opinion and what she was seeing and how she, her perception of what your video was. So that's all it really was. Like, every time somebody exchanges back and forth, just because they don't agree with you doesn't have to, like, end up turning into an argument
And it doesn't make which that person is saying right or wrong. Like sometimes we just gotta receive what somebody else is saying. Whether you agree with it or not is on you. You know what I'm saying? But you called her out her name and then you was like, fucking, I'm just gonna trap her. So it was like you weren't even just receptive to have like a normal adult conversation. And I lay my plane here.
Okay, let me say something to you for 1 second, Queen. Before don't go. When she came up here and she said what she said out her mouth, I listened. I didn't say nothing to her. I said, okay, now let me say this. First and foremost, my video was not about boy, because she jumped right in and interrupted me. Oh, yes, it did. It was you, baby. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, you can I cammed up and I know y'all seen my face. I'm rubbing my face because respectfully, I listened to her. I said nothing. When she was done, I said, well, first and foremost, let me let you know this in my video wasn't about boycott. Then she interjected and cut me off and just went off. So interrupting somebody, cutting somebody off is not a form of, is that disrespectful? I think so. So let's not watch her lead with something, but you turn around and convict me for the very thing she led with. That's the problem. That's what I'm talking about. This said behavior of disrespect, we cannot let that be what we lead by. And then when somebody conduct the very leadings of your leading, you think it's a problem. I can have any conversation with anybody, respectfully. I don't got nothing against her. I can have any conversation with anybody. But if you're gonna have a point, just like Majestic said, hey Thanos, I want to ask you something about the video that you posted because we heard it in the newsroom. And she explained to me her point of view and she left it at that. Then as I shared to her that the premise of my video was that when I held the live with Boyka in the situation with Boyka, my only point and position with him is why is we sitting here nailing this guy to the cross when we ourselves wake up every day to outright disrespect people? This man never docks nobody, but who docks people? Us. This man not playing with nobody kids, but who playing with kids? Us. This man is not reaching out to our family members on Facebook and all that. Who doing that? Us. So how could we sit here and hold this man to a level of respect when we ourselves is unfamiliar with it? Yes, man, I love Boyka. Y'all think he racist? No, he's not. I love him dearly like a brother. And I'm never gonna change that because I know who he is off this app. But at the same time, if we're going to sit here and hold anybody to some type of standards, let's familiarize ourselves with it in practice and be against it. Because if we hold ourselves to the standard of respect and we practice this becomes the character, the attitude, and the trait. Our sister we just lost will still be here. Because
so where were you, Thanos? Where were you? Where were you with all this saving? You teaching us how to do it. Why didn't you save Rizzy? Where was your safe space for Rizzy? Where was yours? Fuck everybody else. Where was yours? You saw you apparently saw all this shit this Black Queen was going through. Wait, you saw it. You witnessed it, you watched it, and you had all the fucking answers, and you did nothing. You did nothing but defend, but what you did do was hold the line for a white man. A racist white man. I ain't never seen you hold no motherfucking live for Rizzy and that galaxy you was motherfucking talking about. But you yet and still, you can make a video. No, you don't even have a video about Rizzy and her treatment on your shit. But you made a video about Alex who had nothing to do with Rizzy. That's bullshit, Thanos. You're going after a black woman for a white man, and that's some motherfucking token ass shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't give a fuck. You see what I'm saying? You were disrespectful. That was disrespectful for you to do to that black woman. Yes. For that white man. Yes. At the stake of another black woman in her life. That shit's pathetic as fuck.
So Alex is in trouble or something?
No, you putting a target on her fucking back. So we don't know if she's in trouble.
No, I can't put,
Alex has openly told us on this. Alex has openly told us on this app she has mental health issues.
You don't give a fuck about that, but you want to utilize Rizzy. You want to utilize Rizzy as a fucking weapon. Stop that. Where were you?
First and foremost,
why didn't you save Rizzy's life? Why didn't you save her?
Okay, first and foremost, I mentioned Alex because she came in my space and stated those words. That's what you need to understand. She came in my live.
If Bobo came in there and stated the words.
Okay, so
that's
stop.
some raggedy ass shit
I'm not
that you
accusing.
do for that white man.
I'm not
and I'm still gonna say it.
I'm not
who said
accusing
nigga to us
nobody of
was
something.
disrespectful to black
I
women
don't
who has
care about
lied in
none
our
of that.
fucking
One at a
faces.
time, please.
Are you
Hey,
kidding me?
one at a time, please. One at a time, please.
Alice came in my live and stated that. She did that. She was in Brain King live and stated that. That's why I mentioned her. Because she was one of the ones in the live and told him to say the N-word. If we're gonna call it for what we're gonna call it, I don't care if a white, if I know somebody is racist, I'm not gonna tell them, hey, you got a call to say the N-word. And they say it? What really? But I'm just saying, she came in my live and said what I said in my video. And I have every right to say that. And if anybody think, feel, and believe that it's okay for a black person to do something to a black person because they black, but it's not okay for another race of people to do something that I tell black people we need to do to each other, I think something wrong with you.
No one is saying that it's okay. No one is saying that it's okay.
And then when it comes to Rizzy,
but it's funny to me how you fucking capping and being a warrior for this white man, and I ain't seen you do it for one black fucking person. Are you kidding me? Even when $2 be getting fucking jumped around this motherfucker, you jump in a panel and get your ass quiet some of the time. The fuck are you talking about?
No, you're
not about to do that, Thanos. And I have no fucking issue with you, bro. But you're not about to do that to no black woman, bro. That's some bitch ass shit.
No. Hey, watch your mouth. Please watch your mouth, Jade.
I'm not gonna watch shit. You should have watched yours.
Me and you is not on that time, so
we
please,
not. I
let's
said
not
facts.
go there.
I didn't call you a bitch. I said facts.
So I'm telling
Facts.
you, I'm telling you, Jade, me and you is not that type of time. I'm not finna go there with you. I promise.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
And it has nothing to do with fear.
I don't give it. It ain't nothing about no fucking fear. It's respect. That's some bitch ass shit. I didn't call him a bitch ass. I said that's some bitch ass shit. And it is.
I mean, if $2 would come off, Mike, $2 would tell you how many people she done kept me away and off when it came to her, on this side of the world, not TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So we not gonna sit here and act like I don't care, I don't do, or nothing like that. Y'all just really don't know what I do. I really don't know what I do on this side of the world.
Talking about your public announcements, bruh.
Okay, you can call it what you want to call it, but Jane, I'm gonna tell you like this here. I'm not finna go there with you. I can disagree with you. I cannot
we can disagree, and I'm telling you, brother. Listen, I've listened
I'm telling you. I'm
to
telling
the point
you.
that I've announced on my shit. Now I'm gonna hold these black people accountable too. I said that on my shit, and I have been.
Thanos.
I have been. I have taken your fucking advice. But for you to do what you did, bro, it's vile.
I did not do nothing wrong because first and foremost, again, I'm gonna say this here: the problem with the premise to the whole problem.
Oops, not thanks.
The videos. I went on the vloggers. They got the recording of a repeated pattern of this girl being abused by the people she felt was best for her. The videos, the receipts, and all that is out there. So the people who she thought was best for her, we later found out was the monsters. But these people have supporting casts that tells them what they doing is not wrong. But hold up, had we as a people collectively prevented this reckless behavior towards each other, we would have never lost one of ours. And I think that's the point that everybody misses. We got people who do it, people who promote the behavior, and people who believe that it's okay for us to do it to each other and nobody else to do it. And I happen to have a live that person came in there and said it, and I can speak on it. It got nothing to do with no target. I'm sorry, this got nothing. I mean, it got nothing to do with the target. Y'all can make it seem like that. Oh, he put a target on her back. I'm just talking about somebody who promoted that type of behavior. But then the same lady that's supposed to be for the black community, when she came to her people for a little assistance, they drugged that lady through the. They talked bad about her. They said all this crazy stuff about her. So I think it's the look of a person that feel and believe that black people that she's trying to fight for mean her some good. When she look at the win and loss record when it come to her people, she got more losses than win. I think it's crazy for you to continue to be amongst people that continue to do you wrong. And you supported that behavior. My video is premised on one fact. People is talking about this need to be done to these people for the said behavior, but damn, y'all supported it. Y'all paid these people before to do this type of stuff. That's my point. I can't get the reason. I can't.
So I get your point, Thanos. I do. I truly get your point. I get where you're coming from. I think honestly you're going about it the wrong way. And I'll only say that I think your thought process of how we should treat each other and all of that, I believe that wholeheartedly myself. I mean, I grew up in South Central LA around gangs and drugs, and I didn't get involved in any of that. It was my choice. It was a personal choice, not to be a follower, to be a leader. The thing is that everyone doesn't feel that way about each other. We don't all feel the same way about each other. There's a large majority of us that do, but there's also a large majority of us that don't. I think that if you channel the energy that you want to, like, the direction you want to see us go in, you should start having lives or doing content on just that without calling anyone out. Because you will get further by just spreading a message and not actually trying to point fingers at someone.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Jade. Thanos, I didn't know if you wanted to respond to that.
I'm gonna say this right. From what I've been through on this app, I just learned to just pick a couple people and I'm straight and I'm alright with. When the people that I pick, that I deal with, like first name basis, I deal with them out here in this free world. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing messy, nothing crazy, anything like that. It's just that I'm gonna make the choice and decision to surround myself around with people that don't believe in doing it and don't support it at all. It's a loss. I don't see how said behavior could be still continued when it's proven it's a loss. It's a loss. And however I choose to get my message out, I'm going to get it out. I'm going to speak it. Anybody that feels some type of way, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But I'm not finna sit here and say, well, you wrong for what you said, even though you right for what you said. No, I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna try to mix water and oil together. That's impossible. If something somebody did before previously, hold them to it. Hold them to it. You know what people used to tell me a long time ago? Thanos, stop giving people your money. Thanos, and you was one of them, Jason. Stop giving your money. Stop. They trying to use it. I didn't fucking listen. I didn't listen because guess what? I love my black people way before I got hit by that truck. When I got hit by that truck, the same people I cared for and did for, they drug me through the streets. But then the minute they found out about that money, everything else, nah. Go about your...
I need names. Who in the fuck did it? That's what I want to know. I want to know right now. I need the names of the motherfuckers that wronged Thanos. I need those names. Please send them to my DMs. Please send them to my motherfucking DMs. Send me the names of the motherfuckers.
Number one message was, why is it
that wronged him? Please, God. Please.
But it's not okay.
We gotta fix that. We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it. Y'all done did something. We gotta have a conversation. I don't give a fuck who it is. This shit is insane to me. I don't get it, bro.
But you do understand.
Niggas, bro. Y'all niggas.
You're speaking on like approximately 10 people, not the majority. You're truly speaking on like 10 people and not the majority. So you have to remember that. And then the other thing that I want to tell you, you know, Thanos, Boyka is your friend off the app, and he's your friend on the app. I get it. You have a connection with him. He's your friend. You're gonna ride or die for him, and I'm hoping he feels that same way about you. But here's the thing: there is absolutely no need for you to ever defend him against anybody. He can defend himself.
Hey, I can't. I'm just gonna have to be disappointing today, Pimpers. I'm sorry, because this is ridiculous.
Himself if he feels the need to defend himself. And it's the same thing that I would tell him about you. There's no need for you to defend him. There's no need for you to interject when it comes to him. If somebody says something about him, let that shit ride. Let it be whatever it's gonna be.
And it never was about defending Boyka.
Nah,
like it never was. It never was about defending.
You
but
know,
bro, that's what I'm saying.
There has been time.
Jason, listen, Jason. I'm telling you, man.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong of you to do so. I'm not telling you it's wrong of you to do so. I'm just telling you that honestly, there has been a time that you were defending him. You were speaking up for him, and it's rightfully so that you would do that for a friend. It is. It's rightfully so that you would do that for a friend. And if you were in person, face to face with somebody, I would expect you to do so. But on this app, because some things transpired on this app a certain way, let that man speak for himself.
Everybody on pause.
Thank you for that, Jason. I believe he got a phone call. Thank you, Gabby. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. We're just having a conversation in regards to a post that Thanos made. HB did make a comment, but I don't know if she wants it to be read out loud. But she's free to come up if she want to have a discussion. But that's up to you.
I seen. Hey, Majestic, I seen that, man. When it come to heartbreak, man, only thing I believe about that lady is what I see, man. If I see that lady in person, that's the only thing I'm gonna believe. Me seeing her in person. That lady say anything out of my mouth. Talk about try to pay her to set up a black woman. I don't cut it out, man. You know what I do every day, man? I get off my ass, go make a lot of money. Not a little bit, a lot of money. Every day faithfully. And I'm gonna say what I gotta say and leave it at that. And if she's in here, I'm gonna say it so she can hear this. A lot of people is saying, oh, heartbreaking this, heartbreaking that. breaking this, breaking that. Why y'all trying to point the finger at heartbreaking breaking when y'all supported it? Y'all used to jump in this girl boxes and her messy mail and cash app and gifts. Y'all supported this stuff. Now that somebody did something themselves, y'all trying to get centering on heartbreaking breaking. I said that in my video. It's you fuckers. It's y'all. And I'm going to continue to stand on that. Y'all ain't reaching out to Heartbreak and Brave King on no real solid shit. Y'all reach out to them to be messy and disrespectful, and y'all pay them to do it. I'm not lying on Heartbreaker. The hell? Man, cut it out. Man, stop it. Set who up? I'm waiting in Tennessee.
All that money you making, are you gonna be in Vegas next weekend? Are you gonna be in Vegas?
I missed
J.E.'s up there, y'all.
bro.
Nah, hell nah. It's still time for you to get a flight. Don't be playing. You said you making a lot of money, so I know you got the money to buy that ticket and get that hotel room.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. I booked a good spot for the Atlanta gig. I didn't book for this one. Man. But only reason why I didn't because I took some contracts to dig holes for excavator work. I thought the Vegas trip was canceled, but that trip in Atlanta, I went and got me the most expensive room at that hotel stay. I ain't gonna lie, I booked that one because I'm off.
Hi, Jay. Welcome in.
But Jade, hey Jade, I'm gonna say this to you, Jade. I hope you hear me, Jade. I'm talking to you, Jade.
No, I hear you, baby daddy.
I got nothing against you.
I ain't got shit against you, bro. I just don't like
I got
this.
nothing against you.
I don't have nothing
Listen,
against you.
listen to me. Listen to me. I'm never gonna cross that line with you. I talk to you off this app. I'm plugged in with you on first name basis. I'm never gonna cross that line. I'm never gonna get out of line with you. Never. I told you that from day one. I will walk away before I ever stand in your face like a foe. I would never do that with you because I know off this app who you are and what you mean to me. I don't know about on this app to everybody else. I'm talking about me. You see what I'm saying? So I can understand your frustration. I can understand where you're coming from. I'm only just talking about something that I see and I know. That's it. That's all. I love you. I'm still waiting on you to put a nigga on child support. You playing.
Listen, I have a bad attitude. Everyone knows that, okay? Listen, when I'm talking about something that I give a fuck about, I am passionate. I said that in the beginning. I don't know if you heard my first rant. I said that's my baby daddy. That's still my baby daddy. I don't have an issue with you, okay? But I do take issue with what it is that you did with that video. You may not have done it on purpose, but what I'm telling you is that with what's happening with Rizzy, you connecting her name in that video, it puts a target on her back that she does not deserve, bro. She does not deserve that. And I just would really appreciate it if you took those fucking videos down. Especially that first one. That it's harmful to a black woman. And I get what you're trying to say. I don't disagree with you. I said on my platform when the whole thing happened and you said, why are we? I said on my, hey, listen, I'm about to start going after y'all niggas because I gotta get that he ain't wrong. You're not wrong. We should not be doing this shit to each other. I get what you are saying, but it is a difference, and I don't know if you feel that difference or if you see that difference, brother. I don't know, but I am telling you, it is a difference. Okay. And that's what Jason is trying to explain to you. I'm trying to say this is, but when it comes to black people and black issues and that what I'm not, that's just, I'm sorry. So I wasn't calling you a bitch ass. I said, this is some bitch ass shit. I wouldn't disrespect you either. But I'm just saying this action, I don't like that from a black man. I'm telling you, you have put a target on a black woman's back. By what you're saying in that video, it gives other racist motherfuckers the in their head, whether you mean to or not, whether you think Boyka is or not, a reason to come after this black woman. Leave that alone, bro. That's all I'm saying to you. I'm not saying you're wrong about black people doing the shit to black and what happened to it and your feelings on that. I'm not saying I don't care about that. But I do care about the way that you just positioned this black woman whose name has nothing to do with the bullying. And I get what you are saying. You could have brought that up. You get what I'm saying? You could have brought that topic up. But to attach her name along with Rizzy and the fucking narrative that's going around with Rizzy and over here, it is fucking harmful, bruh. It's insidious. Is what I'm trying. That's the best way I can say it to you. So I am asking you, as somebody that you just said you give a fuck about off this app, to please remove that fucking video. I am asking you to do that.
That's actually what I came up here to mention. First and foremost, thank you, host, for allowing me up. Thanos, what the sister Jade has said, what Jason above me has said, they're not even asking you to no longer be friends with Borky. I don't think anybody is asking you to do that. For the most part, I'm pretty sure there are some. But you know what the conversation about Rizzy has been up until this point. It has been people who aren't even the slightest bit familiar with Messy Top, this small little corner of TikTok. You've seen it. If you've seen any of the videos of things that they've gotten woefully wrong. I mean, it is, look, the people in whom everybody, for the most part, are going there, we know those names. We get that. And there are people who are so hurt about what happened with Rizzy, who are outside of Messy Talk, that they're looking for the next person to target. A video like that, they don't know you, they don't know anything about you, they don't know what your relationships are over here, they don't know most of the people who aren't the bigger names. That is 1,000% put a target on somebody who isn't the problem with this. Even if you're familiar with Alex, you know she pop in Messy Talk when she do to try to bring some kind of levity, some kind of education, some type of historic education. You've mentioned that yourself, and you've mentioned what people have said to her in those moments, and you're not wrong about that either. The thing about this, and I'll even extend it a little bit before I go on mute. We know black people harm black people. This is something that everybody is aware of. We also know that people of other races in this country harm people of the same race also, because it really has nothing to do with black on black or white on white or whatever the case may be. It all has something to do with proximity. The people you're around the most are the people who are more likely to commit this type of harm. It has nothing to do with black people hating black people. But what this is, and what this is going to dust up, is once people come across your video, it's like, bam, there go the newest one. Oh, we forgot about her when we was talking about this all in the beginning. Let's go at her. You know one of the biggest problems about that? The people they've been targeting the most over here, I'm not insisting that they don't have any mental health issues, whether they said it or not. But the thing that we're certain of is Alice has made it known that she has some mental health troubles. This does her no favors. And the reason why people think it is a defense of Borgia is because he's mentioned in the video, brother. And it's gotten to a point now that what your association over here is, oh yeah, that's Thanos, Borgia's friend. That's what it has become now. Whether it's the truth or not, that's what it is. I agree with Jade. I don't even know you like that. But I agree with Jade and the idea that if you give a damn, not even just about black people, but about people at this point, and knowing what social media is becoming with cyberbullying, that you would take those videos down. I think that would do far less harm than what has already been done.
Hmm.
I am heard. I even said, I just sent her $25 to drop you down so I can say what I can say. You come up. You know, I just wanted to get because if we're going to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. If there's a drop fee for me to pay, I will pay it. but it's nothing permanent because I'm trying to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to have a conversation, and see, I'm reading the comments, and it's so one sided. Like it's so one sided, it don't even make sense. Like, okay, Thanos, you called us stupid. Okay, but what's the difference between I never seen I never seen disrespect bigger than disrespect. It's disrespect. So people can sit here and say, oh, he only is known by boyfriend. Yes, I've been knowing this dude like 2 months after I got out of doing prison time for 20 years. I've been knowing him. I know him out here in the free world. I done seen this man go in spaces and people who don't even know him, he never did nothing to, they go to disrespecting him. And then when he say something, the whole panel flip, the whole comments flip. Okay, to the people he disrespected, and Candy Girl is my witness. Candy Girl is my witness. We went in the live and I said, boy, could you chill out with it because everybody called me about your behavior. You're like, all right, I ain't gonna fuck with them no more because, you know, they say shit to me. I don't get mad. When I say something to them, then they get mad. They go to jumping in my inbox. Cool, no problem. A lot of people don't know I done did this stuff. I done talked to them. So it's not an issue. You see what I'm saying? But my thing
Breathe,
is this
Jade.
here, and I'm going to just stay on my point, but I'm not being naive or inconsiderate to other people's points. I'm not going to ever do that because if I want my point to be understood, then guess what I got to do? No matter what mental or emotional state that you in, I got to understand yours. But when the disrespect get involved, that's the point. Like that's it. Like that's it. Like, I don't care about nothing that girl Heartbreaker said in the comments. She can say what she choose. That's her. But guess what? I'm not gonna disrespect her. I'm not gonna call out a name. I'm gonna just say what it is. She could do whatever she wanna do. See what I'm saying? But if you can disrespect somebody without cursing at them, you can disrespect somebody with a simple look. But if you want to have a conversation with me, that's cool. Okay, Thanos, we heard your message. We heard your video.
Just take the video down.
It's normal. Why? Why is this behavior so normal amongst us? We need to stop it. I said this months ago because of what I went through.
I need your help.
Only people I had in my corner was the 4
I
people.
need your help. Since you're in the box, if you wouldn't mind keeping your request to him short and narrow. Start with your request with Alex and just that's it. Don't no more extra words or nothing like that. And get him to acknowledge that, then move on to the next thing. Because he is veering off. I don't know if he's doing that as a manipulation tactic or on purpose to skate away from that. You know what I'm saying? He's using all the extra words you guys are saying in the comments to not even acknowledge what the request is. Can you please just try that tactic? Please. I'm gonna go on mute.
Who can say something to him is the people who disrespected him. I mean, the people he disrespected, my bad. The people he disrespected, they have every right to come for him. And I tell them that. If they come for you, they gonna come for you and you gonna have to deal with it. That's on you. You started that. But other people took offense to other people offended. I mean, to other people who were offended, then they attached themselves with it. He did this to me. No. He didn't do it. He did it to that person. Let that person deal with it. But if we're going to chastise him about said behavior, why is it so prevalent in our own community? I'm never going to tell nobody nowhere it's okay for me to go out there and stomp a black man to the ground. But it's not okay for somebody else to do it. If I'm going to stop once again, I'm going to stop anybody from doing something to any black person that's in front of me. I'm not finna preserve you and save you from a predator just to be a predator that devour you. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. And I'm gonna speak against people who support that said behavior and who do that said behavior. I'm gonna speak against it.
Okay, may I respond?
So,
yes, ma'am.
I'm her. I just have one question for him. It's a quick one, I promise. Thanos, with all that being said, how is it understandable for you to excuse Borka calling you a silly ass nigga, but not the conversations that you've gotten from people who have been offended by Borka.
Ask that one more time, brother. I want to make sure I hear you clearly.
Absolutely. How is it okay that you're able to excuse Borka calling you a silly ass nigga, but not having enough room, I guess, to forgive the things that you see as bad from black people?
Well, first and foremost, when I did that, when we was on that late brothers law kids and stuff like that, they always laughing at me because of something I did. It was something I did, and he would laugh, and he's that's how I'm from Miami. I'm from Miami, Florida. Like, that word don't bother. Like, like it's like I'm just saying. Like, anybody would tell you, like, in Miami, you got Chico, white people, niggas. That's what we say. Damn, boy, you tripping, nigga. Like, like it's nothing. Like, I just was raised on that differently. Now, if it's to the point to a person, if it's to the point to where a person is making it their business to use that word in a derogatory manner to offend you, that's when I, as a man, bruh, come on now. At no given time did he do that. If we're gonna call it for what it is, yes, he disrespected men and women. Yes, he have. We not finna, take that away from him. But we also seen people disrespect him. But I don't want to make this about Boyka. I just want to make this about one proven point, one fact, that we ourselves have created the very thing in the space that has happened to that innocent woman. I say we. I'm including myself. I'm not innocent. I'm not innocent.
May I reply now?
No, you didn't see my baby. Hello? I saw my baby.
Okay, so
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. I'm her.
I never came up here and disrespected Boyka. I gave you my opinion on why it was poor taste to use Boyka as an example. And it was poor taste because he cosplayed a black person. So it was very poor taste to use Boyka as an example. I never disrespected you. I paid you with over talking when you paid me with over talking. I matched everything you did, but I never called you out your name. I didn't call you out your name because nothing we were discussing warranted me calling you out your name. You said I was stupid because of an opinion. I never came up here and made it about his race or him being a racist. I never said any of those things. Not one time. What I specifically said was the issue was him cosplaying a black man. That was the issue. And then I further said it was a poor example to use. That's what I said. I never called you out your name. So in the pursuit of things, sometimes we have to remember what we're in the pursuit of, what our mission is, and stay on target and stay on task. We want to live by the very things that we are telling others to live by. We have to. You can't say, well, y'all not, so I ain't. We have to be the example that we wish to see. Again, I'll say that again. We have to be the example that we wish to be. And y'all have to stop making a reference of black this, black that. Because this is a messy talk, whether y'all like it or not, is a community. A community of different people. It's a community. So in the community, we decide who can come into our community and who cannot. That's in any community. And in our community, we protect our community, whether it's somebody, an outsider, or somebody trying to hurt someone that's not on the inside. We protect our community. And I'm not making this a black and white thing because a community has no race. It's a community. My community is the community that I choose to be around, that I choose to involve myself with. You heard me mention race. Why? Because if you ever visit my platform, it's way different. Yes, I visit Messy Talk, but I don't stream on Messy Talk. And I have a taste of rainbow Skittles of colors in my live. And I don't believe in all that pussy ass shit. You show me disrespect, I match disrespect. I don't care. You could be a purple spotted elephant. If you say some fucked up shit, I'ma line your ass up and check you. So we have to stop misconstrued and shit and trying to bring shit in. Everybody's looking for a fucking blame game right now. Everybody is pointing fingers. Why do we need to add to that? Why aren't we teaching mental health prevention? Why aren't we teaching suicide prevention? Things that are really preventative. Why aren't we doing that? But no, as you say, we would rather tear one another down. Because honestly, Thanos, I've never had a problem with you being Boyka's friend. I've never even said, and I hate Boyka. I've always hated Boyka. And I've never equated you with him because I can look at you outside of your friendship. I don't have to judge you for the man you decide to align with because, again, at the end of the day, you are your own man. Stop doing things like that. And we can't say that we're in a pursuit of something and want something to be different, and we do the very same things that we're in the pursuit of. When do we change? When do we start to be the difference that we're seeking? I can't scream difference if I'm not trying to be the difference. I got a quick question. Real quick. Hey Thanos, are you gonna take down the video?
So what?
I said, are you gonna take down the video?
No, I'm not gonna take it down because it's just really based off how a person perceives it. You know, the video is not, you know, my message, if a person perceives it other than anything, but my message is basically like, the said behavior is why that.
Okay, but I'm saying is, right, but can't you deliver that video without saying names and still deliver that same message that you're trying to deliver?
I mean, the reason why I won't, because that said person before in other spaces done came for me. The last time I was on this app, that said person came in the live and say, "Damn, why every time I turn around, you always disrespecting a woman?" I'm like, when and where and how?
I mentioned this earlier, Jade.
So again, I'm gonna say this here. Like, I said what I said. I'm not gonna take it down. My point is valid. I have a strong point. I know somebody who said it. Like, you know, like we look at all the other videos that's putting people names out and all of this stuff, and like, but me being told to, that's what I'm saying. It's like.
But do you understand the climate that we are in? Do you understand what we're saying just in reference to what that could possibly bring that is really unwarranted just based off of your video, whether you mean to or not? That's the way that it's being perceived. Like, it's a message. You've done your part. You've communicated. Now the message has to be sent out to other people. And now we have perceived it. And we have received a message. And now we're sending back a signal to you that's saying, hey, listen, this isn't good. You're putting you're in a volatile situation. This whole atmosphere is volatile right now. And you doing this video right now, especially with putting names in it that had nothing to do with what you're talking about. You have connected two things that have nothing to do with one another. You can't deliver that message without mentioning names, is my question to you. Because if you can't, I'll write you a whole script, bro, based off of what you said that eliminates the names, and then you can just do that.
I promise you, it'll be the same message. The same message. The absolute same message. I will listen to what you said word for word, and I will rewrite it without those names in it. And then you can just redo the video, bruh. It won't be no extra. Extra what? How long is the fucking video? How long is the mother? How many minutes is the video? We talking about 6 minutes and 42 seconds. 6 minutes and 42 seconds. Your time, 10 minutes. Fuck it, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And it'll be better because especially with the volatile environment, especially with the volatile environment with surrounding tea time and the driving while on video, redoing the video will help to also promote that as well. So now you're knocking out two birds with one stone because you won't be driving. You can actually set it up where people won't be distracted by you driving and doing this fucking video. Hey, y'all. Redoing it would be a much better thing, brother. I promise. Hey, y'all. Thanos. This Poozy.
What's up, Poozy?
I got a question. And you know I'm about to.
What's good?
How do you feel Rizzy felt with the way that she was being treated? It was wrong, right?
How do I feel?
It was wrong, right?
Of course.
On every single level, it was wrong. So Thanos, what makes it right to do Alex wrong?
Listen, I didn't do Alex. Okay, listen.
It's the same thing, Thanos, because listen. Alex has shared with us some of her personal experiences and thoughts. It's wrong, Thanos. And you know she has. Don't do that to her. Do your video over and remove her name because we don't want Alex to be a Rizzy.
Alex is not gonna be a Rizzy.
Thanos,
y'all see, hold on.
She can't say that when she shared with us that she has mental health struggles. You can't say that and be conclusive with that. You can't. And then furthermore, I agree with your point you making. I agree. The point, your overall point, in Manny's room, on Manny's life, I said it's a valid point. But the translation and what you use, it lost the point. It's what I'm telling you.
If you could do it over and you could do it with sincerity and don't put that pressure on another black young sister, Thanos, we will all greatly appreciate it. We all we got through the good and the bad. But please, Thanos, that's all I'm asking.
I'm going to say this and get out of y'all way over here. Look, freedom of speech is not freedom of consequences of said speech, whether you agree with the consequences or not. By you putting out what you're putting out, brother, and you standing beside it, you standing strong beside it. Once the onslaught of cyberbullying occur, it'll be way too late at that point. Because again, there are people far outside of messy talk. Almost 40 and slipped there. There are people way outside of messy talk who are concerned about what happened with Rizzy, and they're looking for the next person to blame. And the thing is, if it somehow flips on you, also by bringing this up, they're gonna dig into who you are, what your name is, where you are, that racist friend, everything about your past, and you are added to the list, and so on and so forth. Again, these are people who know you better than I do. These are people who care. It would be wonderful if you would take that counsel. With that being said, thank you so much for allowing me to host. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Jay.
I'm gonna respond to Poozy what Poozy said. Poozy, I understand everything you stated clearly, respectfully too. At no given time I mean, even, seeing, dealing with me in person, it's completely different with dealing with me on the app. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm glad you amongst the few, not many, who think I'm just some old wild animal, understand that. Like, nah, this is a real man, But, I said what I said, you know what I'm saying? Because, I think where I was coming from a space and a place to where, even in the video, Rizzy, even in the video that Alex responded in, she specifically stated, if two black people got an issue, okay, that's cool, long as another race don't get in it. Why is that acceptable? Why is that acceptable? She even responded with a video supporting us, whatever issue we got with us, that's okay. It's not.
But Thanos, Alex is definitely not the only one that has said that. So
I know, okay, hold on.
You gotta put everybody's name behind Alex's name.
Hold up.
If you don't do that.
Hold up. And I'm talking about, I'm saying this here because when all of this started, it was me, Boyka, in the space in the Braid King space, but one of the people who was like very, very, very stern on Boyka was Alex. But my point that I kept making was, okay, we can deal with him. I can deal with him. But what is we gonna do with each other? Has Boyka been back on this side messing with anybody? I ain't been around in a minute because I've been working.
Yep, you've been over here lying about his wife and her being deceased. Okay, Thanos. And you see, Thanos, you see how it was man and man and man. Then you should have given the women time to do a woman with a woman with a woman. I understand what you're saying, Thanos.
I mean, hey, Poozy. I'm gonna say this here, Poozy. Now listen. I'm not calling nobody a saint. I'm not calling nobody a devil. I'm talking about behavior. Y'all think the way Jade talked to me on this app, no, she done said worse to me off the app. I just don't want her having people think, oh, this how we can talk to. No, we ain't gonna do that. Cause off the app, Jade talked to me like a lot, 10 times worse than what she did here. Away. So I'm saying when it comes to Boyka, Alex, the situation with Rizzy, my position was never to say, okay, you know what? Y'all don't even supposed to be doing this because of such and such and such and such and such of what happened with Boyka. No, my number one point, everybody agreeing with my point, but you just don't like the name that I use when the name that I use is a support.
Drop, I've been wanting to talk to you, Drop.
Not okay for nobody else.
But it's not okay because Alex don't like when we do it to her.
I know she don't.
I don't mean that.
I know she don't, but why even say it?
She was freestyling her content, Thanos, just like you was. But you're the adult, Thanos, and you the man. Alex is still growing. I'm not coddling her. You know how I feel about Alex. But right is right, wrong is wrong, Thanos. I couldn't even like your content because of the name that was mentioned. And I seen it. And if I did like it, I probably unliked it. Because I was like, damn, Thanos, you fucked it up right there. I know how Alex feels. I have cried with Alex when she shared her testimonies. Don't do that to that baby.
And I think it's for me, it's not even about you using Alex per se for me. It's the example. And I said it to you and I'll say it till the roof blows off the house. It was a poor example to use because a person has done way more poor things that has been returned to him. And usually the things that have been done to him was a response. It was a response. And again, my biggest issue, when you're using an individual, don't use an individual that cosplay black people. That was a poor example. He's not a good example for me. Come with someone else, and maybe I could see a more valid point. But the validity of the person that you use is very poor.
I know, it's truth be told, I don't fuck with Boyka either, but both of them, him and Alex, have been bullied a lot on this app by our people. Both of them. That's why it doesn't make sense, Thanos. By the grace of God, their strength is stronger than what we know behind closed doors. But we don't know what their minds think when they log off this app. We don't know who comments replay in their head when they wake up, when they go to the bathroom. We don't know which piece of content they fell asleep on and it ended up replaying over and over. And just think about the last words that a person hear that can make or break their life, Thanos.
And then you have to think about the climate we're in, Thanos. Like, everybody's looking for blame for Rizzy. Nobody is looking for true explanation. Everybody is to associate a person name in that. The internet is just takes it, and now Alex is getting ripped apart for something she never had a part in. For something she never had a part in. It's we gotta stop the blame game. I've been screaming that from the top of my lungs throughout all of this. Stop the blaming. It's getting us nowhere. Stop the pointing fingers. It's getting us nowhere. Everybody wants answers that none of us can answer. We gotta stop pointing fingers at each other. Well, you did this wrong 2 years ago. Well, you did this wrong 3 months ago. We've all got some blame in us. We've all done some wrong. None of us is without blemish. We get it. But to the outside world that don't know nothing about this, it becomes harmful, because now they put people under scrutiny that ain't got shit to do with that.
I'm tired of those folks saying the comment. So we can't. Hey, man, it is what it is.
And you know what I'm replying to that person? And at some point in time, a slate needs to get cleaned. At some point in time, stop ringing my doorbell. At some point in time, a slate has got to get cleaned. At some point in time.
Poozy, why you put me on blast like that, Poozy? Let me in. Goddamn, why you put a nigga on blast like that? Open the door. Let a nigga in.
I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna go back to bed. My hours are so fucked up from traveling. Listen, I'm gonna make a request and hopefully the vloggers will see this and get it out. I'm requesting that the licensed therapist that's on our side of TikTok volunteered or some hours to hold a couple of lives to allow us on the side to understand the process of grieving and mourning, because all of this is around that. To help out, a lot of them sit in the comments silently, but I'm just asking if you guys could volunteer a few hours to help us with that process on this side. Good night.
Hold on. Amazing idea. Who do we have?
I know that therapist. I know that therapist
We
is
have
one.
Tib, right?
Yes, Tip. Is I'm her in yeah. Is I'm her in that I don't know what she did, but I feel like I heard her say something like that. I could be wrong. And what about Kappa? Isn't Kappa in that field as well? I could be wrong.
Kappa's a
I don't
scumbag.
know what Kappa does.
They said poetic art in.
Stop it, Jade.
She is. She's a scumbag. Now we have to also just be
Oh yeah.
considerate to what we're grieving around, and the people
Yeah.
who, not that they can't come, but I think it's really important to make sure that it's people who aren't attached to what's going, in any way.
I think if they're willing, it should be open to anyone and everyone on this side, not the outsiders, but anyone and everyone on this side of
Yeah, no,
TikTok.
no, no,
We
no.
should
For
not
them to come in.
we should not discriminate. Yeah, we should not
I'm not
discriminate because
talking
I
about them.
do
No, no, no,
believe.
no, no. I'm talking about for the therapist.
Oh, you're
I'm talking about for
saying
the
keep
therapist. Yeah, like getting poetic art has nothing to do with it. That therapist has nothing to do with it. Well, Tib does, so I wouldn't do Tib. And it's not because they aren't good. I'm just thinking about if they're grieving. Some people have different points of view about everything that has transpired. So,
yeah, it can't be Tip, unfortunately, because she's going to be biased. That's why I'm asking
right,
for the
that's what I'm
ones,
saying.
the therapists that do not sit in these panels on a regular basis,
That's
that
what
are
I'm
in the
saying.
comments. Yeah, them.
Yeah.
Um, get that request out to them if they don't mind. They may not even think that's a good idea, but at least as closed mouths don't get fed, I believe that would help a lot.
No, I do. I do or something. Because something got to happen because I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm going to be honest with you right now. Bruh,
Yeah.
right now. I'm about to drop down. I can't take it no more.
Dr. Purpose. Oh, that's not a doctor. That's on Shao. I'm visually impaired. So I thought that was a doctor. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm tired. All right. I'll be listening.
Okay, absolutely. No, next time Nate Baby get in here, I'll make sure because I think she comes in here more than that therapist does.
Okay.
So,
Oh,
yeah.
is that her wife?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a therapist as well?
No, but she can get that
Oh,
therapist.
got it.
That's
My
the
bad.
wife.
Okay, I'm tired. Forgive me. Good
You're
night.
okay. You're okay. Hey, I know what it's like. I ain't mad at it. Look, that's why we all
I
buddies.
can't
That's what we do.
I can't get down. Help me.
Got you, love. Hey, I'm getting good at that. I'm getting real good at that. To do setup. Yeah, guys, I can't take it no more. And I know I fucking ignited that goddamn fire today, but I don't give a shit because I do want him to take that video down. I want him to take it down. I do. That's all I want. That's all I give a fuck about. Take that video down. Now this Skittle cupcake, that shit hit. But I did go yesterday and I did get my white gummy.
Let's see.
Able.
Let's see what Asia be talking about.
That's it. How can you talk about what black people do to black people if you doing but to black people what black people do to black people? That's insane. The oxymoron if I've never heard of an oxymoron before. And that's not me calling him a moron. That's actually a phrase. It's an oxymoron. It's a word. It's an oxymoron. Yes, it is. If you caught with if you, it's only like a $75 ticket if you caught with like an ounce or less. When you a princess like me, you get your shit delivered. Nah, that shit is. I just want him to remove the video. I'm sorry, and I had to tell him like I don't. I said in the didn't I say in the beginning I don't have that's still my baby daddy. Like I know who he is. I do, but this is I don't like it. I do not like it. I don't. I don't like the shit that niggas say. Okay, cool. That's fucked up. I get it. Shouldn't do it. I'm with it. But to put us out there and put her out there like that in front of like this large group of new people that are coming, that's wrong. That's wrong. And especially when she told you already, like that's nah. And that's the same shit you saying about Rizzy. Nah, I can't do that with you. That shit insane, bro. So you want us to speak out against black on black? I am. Thanos, what you doing is black on black. It is. Sorry. No? Where you at? Y'all can get. Yeah, we can get one, but you know what I'm saying? If we, you know what I'm saying? You gotta buy it in a certain city and then you gotta take it on back through. to other cities. Like a $75 ticket. Now,
Did y'all see that post with Krishan was my face? Baby, I would gladly.
A 16-year-old girl was scared to death by her friends.
I used to smoke cigarettes. But whatever. 20% is nuts in my humble.
yeah. And if you get it in the city of Atlanta, which I have to realize is very small, but you can get it, man. Next time you're in Atlanta, just hit me up. Just taken care of.
Irritated. Let me let everything. No.
We need that about 2 week.
Heartbeats.
We good shit too. Yeah, I be seeing my eyes low.
Like, I really do apologize.
Taking my time slow. I said, I don't know. I said, yeah, but that's a dynamite though. I might go ahead and pull up that sweet tarts now. That sweet tarts strain I got. Motherfucker head like I should that one all day long. This right here, that's how much of it I got left. And this is actually still the piece from the sweet tarts.
Yeah, did you hear that part? Thank you, nursing. Yeah, I tried. We tried a little bit, huh? Raelle was standing strong too. Until she heard the vices. Oh Lord, she said that. Yeah, when I heard the unlimited vice, whatever she said, I was like, oh. And then you bring it into bringing it to another person. I think that I low-key think that Slim thinks that was a shot towards him in 6-footer. Low-key, in my personal opinion. What's Brad had issue? I don't know. They've never had a previous history of any issues. But I'm wondering if Slim is close to like FOE opposition, maybe. Hey, Siobhan. That could be very well possible. You know?
Crypto just went live. I wonder if he gonna say something about the AZ thing.
I'm close to.
Who? Oh,
Crypto.
we supposed to be finding the AZ clip, right?
Yeah, I have fell asleep in Crypto Live last night, listening to
My
the
life.
both of y'all. I was
Oh
listening
shit. He's like, I'm not.
because well, not it wasn't crypto. It was the Bay guy. He
Boy,
was he was talking about what happened.
what happened?
The whole AZ and the messages and stuff, and they was breaking it down, and they was saying that. So I guess some other people was getting at him like that's not the first time. That's the last of what I remember.
Damn.
I
That's what
was
I'm
not.
saying. It's for me. It's just like, hey, that boy is just. He literally September just turned 20. Ain't no way your 43-year-old in the closet ass, if that's the case, should be talking to that boy anyway. That shit insane to me.
That's the top. That's the topic itself, and the topic of itself is straight men coming at, I mean, gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it, going after straight men, and like do it as a continuance too. You obviously see that that person not fucking with that side, but they still also continue to push and do the little weird shit
Right.
towards that straight man. That's not cool. It's a lot behind that, but it seemed like don't nobody like to or want to touch that topic because of the now changes that we're having in the world with the community.
More than just an addiction or a choice, if you will. Do you think?
This is Susu Live.
Do you think we have some type of
JE's on the panel. Royal Glorious. Erica, Trina, Brutus T, and Ceci.
Whose panel is that?
Susu. I think they're talking
So
about
like from where?
what happened with
Right way to responsibly talk.
mean, all they're doing is pressing a button and talking. So that would be to
No,
silence them. Would it be,
they was talking about
especially in an environment where
Nitra.
everybody drinks as well? I think it's kind of
Nature.
They
critical
was
to
talking.
focus
It
on a
was a
lot
lot of stuff going on with
No, but
Nitra,
I love him and his perspective.
with
relationship to
Nitra and
alcohol.
Erica. There was
And
stuff
not
going
focus
on.
on relationship to alcohol respectfully. But
I see where you're going.
if you're in your
I'm
home
gonna
and
go to the
you're
bathroom.
grown and you're drinking, how could I say you're drinking? Like, there's nothing I can say about that. Maybe I can have maybe more of an input if you're outside of your home in a car, maybe things of
You
that
was in
nature. But if
Majestic
you're in your house
Live.
with a bottle in your
Oh, she
lid and
blocked
you're
you?
just yapping on the internet, there's no way that I can navigate that responsibly. Like,
Yeah.
other than
You
dropping,
running their mouth like they really about it.
I'm not the only
They
person.
no doubt about it. They really some cowards. That's why they invalid. Ain't no doubt about it.
But see, the thing is, I think I can acknowledge when somebody is tipsy or when somebody is lit, if you will, as opposed to somebody being like, bro, you are a totally different person when you get to this point. And things that he's made mention of, like, oh, I said that when, I was on the bottle, and we've heard the differences in the way that he's speaking, his ideas and opinions and what have you. Although even with saying that, I still agree with you that I don't think it is something that, well, I think it's something that we look at to more individuals than others, especially even if we're talking about that panel itself. But I think that the limit comes, and do we allow this person to continue to quote unquote self-destruct, but allow them over here because they feel safe though over here? Because they can press their own button, of course, and go on for hours and hours on
Yes,
hours.
that's true, but like, I'm gonna be fair about this situation because I really don't give a fuck or care for Slim. I just think he's a fucking stupid guy. Like, I don't even give a fuck about the guy. But in this instance, so far, I don't see what he's done wrong. Even if he's lit as fuck. But in this instance, so far, I've not seen nothing that he's done wrong.
Gotcha. Well, this one specifically, no, I'm with you on that. But we've seen
If
that.
he could be a broken clock is right twice, right? So
But
for
yeah,
him,
but we've
it's
seen
like,
it.
I gotta be fair.
Yeah, no, so, and that's the reason why I brought it over here, because I had a feeling you would break it down in a nuanced way of looking at it, because it's been something that I've been observing for some time, and I don't have the answers either, which is why it was a question. So, yeah, I appreciate you going through that with me. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I think for every live creator, it's different. Some people welcome the chaos, meaning the darker you are, the more chaotic you are, let's do it, right? And then for some people, like I remember Tea Time just did not accept drunk people on her panel. She just never did. That's something that she wasn't going to do. So
I remember specifically why she did that. And it's from a group of people that I'm more familiar with on here. And one of the sisters from over in the panels that I frequent, she went over there. And she was just over there just to kick it. But it started to get real weird and bad, essentially. So, yeah, and after that, she made the decision after that very specifically. So, yeah, I remember that. That was real good.
yeah, so I think it's just different strokes for different folks, whatever you allow on your platform. For me, if you're a little too much, my people don't even waste their time. Like, they gonna drop you. You're gonna get a $25 drop and you're not coming back. They do that. They did that to they used to do that to Miss Jade. They used to do that to there's other people that would be drunk over here. So I mean, if you're dropped, you're dropped, boo. OP, they did it to OP, they did it to Pastor Morgan. Lots of people done got dropped for being drunk. That's another.
I didn't know Pastor Morgan get lit like that.
Oh, Pastor Morgan be lit, boo.
Well, hey, look, that's all I wanted. I thank you for your time, and y'all have a good one.
Thank you, Jade. I appreciate it. Clap back, and the rest of them. My people don't wait. They be like, get them out of here now. I don't mind it though. But go ahead.
Something positive, right? Of course. Jade, I think that you should start taking some courses on being a life coach. I think you would be excellent in that arena.
Yeah, he's actually a lot of the calm on this side of TikTok. He makes sense of some shit that just don't be making sense sometimes, but
All right, let's get back into the conversation of what led up to their argument. Let's get back into it, y'all. What's up, babe? I'm sorry, what you say, Siobhan?
She on that one phone, you know.
Did I send you an invite on accident? I might have. Unless you want to speak, but we can't hear you, babe. Yeah, we can't hear you. If you don't mean to be up here, you could just... Oh, she dropped. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I might have sent her an invitation on accident. I thought I canceled it. Okay, Erica, we ready whenever you are. Brought that onto a whole nother situation.
Listen, I didn't come up and say nothing was on another level if you just stopped. I didn't say nothing was on another level. I said that trauma is really, literally the experience where it fucked you up. That's trauma. Everything after that is what you're perpetuating.
You're not about to come in, or you're not about to come in on a conversation that was about personal trauma.
Maybe it's the reason why your fucked up relationship ain't going the way it is.
You're not going to take something that was a personal situation. We were talking about personal vices.
I don't care about personal vices.
I'm about to take it to the level of somebody else. That's not fair. And then say, that's why I said accountability.
And I care about the people that experience.
You're not going to say that.
Did you hear him?
What did he say?
He responded back to her, so it was a response. Hold on, let me rewind it.
This is good.
Say nothing was on another level if you just stopped.
Let me rewind it.
In the conversation, and then act as if that was the conversation. That wasn't the conversation. So you're not about to sit here and say, took it to another level.
I came up to say that what I said was I didn't take nothing to another level.
Yes, you
I
did.
said trauma.
Yes,
no,
you
I
did.
said
You brought that onto a whole other situation.
Listen, I didn't come up and say nothing was on another level if you just stopped. I didn't say nothing was on another level. I said that trauma is really, literally the experience where it fucked you up. That's trauma. Everything after that is what you're perpetuating.
You're not about to come in, or you're not about to come in on a conversation that was about personal trauma.
Maybe it's the reason why your fucked up relationship ain't going the way it is.
You're not going to take something that was a personal situation. We were talking about personal vices.
Okay, so if we breaking it down, he's like, okay, so we talking about our trauma. So keep in mind what he said earlier as well, and then he like, you know, and then listening to how she talking to him and responding, he say, baby, this is why your relationship is fucked up the way it is, the way that, you know, your fucked up relationship.
And he ain't had to say that.
He ain't have to say that, but she kept picking and picking and picking. We literally listening to it, and you know, you over talking him, he ain't getting his thoughts through. You get what I'm saying?
Considering the fact that if we saw them gather together, right? Considering the fact that I see you hanging with these people, you said what you said. Now I do feel like you're coming at me towards a different situation that didn't even have to go there.
Right. But she made it personal first. We already agreed that she had made it personal first. So
but it sounded like they was having a conversation that she might have made personal for her, and they carried on the conversation, and then he came in with his input, which she didn't like.
Correct.
Yeah. It's a lot. We unpacking it though.
Damn, I ain't never think I would be on the side of Slim.
I don't care about personal
right is right. Maybe picking was the wrong word I would make, y'all. Sorry.
Somebody else. That's not fair. And then say, that's why I said accountability.
And I care about the people that experience.
You're not going to...
Wait. Erica, can you pause that 1 second? I'm confused because, okay, so she said something about something personal towards her, because what I heard her was say they were having a debate in regards to the whole abuse situation, and then she said,
I'm finna get in the shower.
You're trying to make it personal, and you brought it to another level. That doesn't equate a response to him saying that's why your relationship ain't shit now, because they're debating about a topic. I didn't hear her say anything that was. He told him he came up with projecting of what he got going on in his personal life. So that was the important part. Yeah. Okay, let me go back down.
Yeah, I just said that QL, but he kept going and said something else.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to understand is
I think that her clock on him was more covert, you know type of thing, and his was a little bit more direct.
I wouldn't say it was covert because she was saying that that's not the topic that we're trying to have. We're trying to have a topic about that, but she probably
niggas be on vices, all different types of vices, and then they go and take it to the woman, and then they go and take it to their relationship, and then they project it onto them. I think hers was a bit covert, and I think he caught onto the shade, and I think he made his a little bit more direct. That's how I see it. I don't know how y'all feel.
That's how I saw it too. That's the way I received it. I didn't hear she said that.
Yeah, but damn, because you disagree? I get what QL saying. We say the same thing. Like, damn, all because you disagree.
Because me personally, I don't hear her saying.
Somebody said maybe he was a hit dog, and that's a good point. Maybe she was talking in general terms, and maybe because they're arguing, we see it as her being
more direct.
Indirect.
But that's what I was saying when I said you can't be mad at the truth. I'm not saying it's true for him, but it's true.
Stand on business, say hit dog, don't holler. Because as soon as you motherfuckers say something, they're like, I don't like it. I say hit dog, holler, but you knew you was talking about me. So I don't really like that term myself, because we are all not stupid, and we all know how to read energy and understand context and things, and know when people are being shady. Personally, some people don't, but I do, and we all. So I feel like
I would say if it was being shady, this is my thing, right? If we're having a conversation about substance abuse, you are aware that we're having a conversation about substance abuse. You proceed to engage in a conversation about substance abuse, and I'm telling you, well, you're bringing it to another level. We're talking about this. You're bringing it to this topic. How am I then throwing shade at you because you welcome the conversation? So how did that lead to abuse, to trauma, though? They was talking about trauma and accountability in this case, though.
That's why she said he took it to another level.
Correct. So then how did you then turn around and say, I'm being shaded to you when we have been having this conversation and you welcomed the conversation and you got on the panel proceeded to have an engagement?
Real simple. Let me make it real simple. Why the fuck do Bright Eye get to determine what the fuck motherfuckers talk about?
But I thought
it's already up there though. That's like if we having a conversation.
She can be, let me finish, she can be already up there and having discussion and conversation, but we all know as human beings, conversations flow into many different things. How many different topics do we talk about in one conversation? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the conversation can flow, so why are you making it rigid? Why can't he bring in a new thought or feeling?
You see how we having a conversation? Hold on one second, QL, let me say this. You see how we having a conversation and we're trying to get some understanding between each other. If somebody came in, filled in this empty box right here and decided to tell me that I'm wrong for thinking the way I'm thinking and took it to another level, I can say, hey, wait a minute, because I wasn't even taking it there with you.
Or I can say that wasn't even a topic. Like if we're having a conversation about green, red, blue, and somebody comes up and they say, well, we're talking about Christmas. I can say, wait, that's not the topic. Like this is a topic that I'm trying to have. Maybe I'm seeing it like that. I don't see it.
Let's not act like the thought that he brought up wasn't adjacent to what they were speaking on. He wasn't talking about sports while they were talking about substance abuse.
No, she acknowledged that he took it to another level.
Accountability. All these things, conversations can evolve.
But I think the conversation got more personal if she would say, well, I'm not trying to have a personal conversation. I'm trying to more have a surface conversation about things that are not personal. That's what I heard. Maybe I'm not hearing it right.
Some of those vices, when you know that they were vices.
He didn't even take it too far. They just didn't understand. So they made it seem like he was messed up for coming up saying what he was saying, like it was too much.
To be in the queue?
I don't think that's what they were trying to say. I think they was realizing that he was going.
I think they did that on accident. Sorry, I'm inviting you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It was so somebody pressed her mic on accident, I think.
Yeah, when he was trying to explain it so that it didn't go too far to the left, she cut him off. So of course now it's going to the left, and now everybody wants to get personal. But you kind of already you were taking jabs. You didn't want him a part. Like that's what I was saying earlier. She didn't want him a part of the conversation at all. She was already disgusted with it, and any point that he had, it's like she just, because it was almost condescending. It's like he's already wrong, because that's just how it's low key. It's kind of like you already felt that way. Like he was already wrong, because like you said, the point was adjacent. It really wasn't that big of a deal. And now you're saying that it's all off. No, it wasn't. It was just a different point, like conversation.
And it's she didn't say it was a respectable way to also redirect a conversation if your point is to try to redirect a conversation. To me, she was just coming really hard on him. It was the slam, and no, and just the over talking in that. Like, I know when you're hype up a conversation, it can be like that, but there's definitely a way also to redirect the conversation. In my personal opinion, I'm not like the fucking.
But let's be honest, Susu. Let's be honest. We've had conversations on here where we have been literally screaming, yelling, arguing. Sometimes we even get mad to the point we call each other bitches and hoes. But we have never. I don't know what y'all be doing on y'all personal time, but we have never got to the point where we're talking about each other's relationships or really try to dig at each other. Like, conversations is going to be heated, especially when we have difference of opinions. So if I'm saying, well, we're not talking about this, and I understand she was cutting him off, what did that have to do with you leading to the point of you talking about her DV situation and throwing digs and saying you flew people out and stuff like that?
I will explain that I do not think that Slim was right for what he said. By the way, let me just put the disclaimer. I'm just talking about how the situation went. And outside looking in, I can see when someone is being shady to me covertly. So I can kind of understand maybe why he took a direction. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, do I think that that's right? No.
Let me keep watching, chat.
Hey, didn't she say something else though, Erica? Like right after, like, cause she kind of pulled something into it as well. I just forgot what it was.
I heard her say, like, this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about, like, not this is not what we're talking about. She said something like, this is not the topic, or something along those lines. And or you're bringing it into this type, and you're something along those lines. I didn't hear her say anything that was like, and maybe because I'm a person like, at me, if you got a problem with me type of person, like if it's not directed, then I don't give a fuck. So maybe that's why I'm saying it like that. But I didn't hear her say anything that was like a dig, like, bitch, fuck you, or like, that's why you want whatever. I didn't hear a dig, and maybe that's why I'm like,
So if I'm talking about, let's say for instance, I'm talking about trauma and stuff, and I'm talking about consequences, right? When the topic is like consequences to our actions or something, and then somebody says something about prison, or somebody says something about incarceration towards me, right? Specifically, and says it's not nobody's fault that you went and got locked up and now you coming home and you have a chip on your shoulder, right? Say for instance that's the example, right? But I come back and I say, girl, you need to worry about your failing business.
that's shade, but
Right.
I think
So she said
what I'm asking
vices, and then having your vices and taking it back to people that you're with. Like, we just heard about what happened with him and 6 Footer. Hey, Yams. We know that his relationship is rocky, and we know that he's also a drunk. So what conclusion is you putting out there by talking like that?
so that was the shade. The shade was about the vices.
Vices and going back and taking it to and imposing it on other people. I think personally, he thought that was shade to him, and she kept getting irate and more irate and talking over him until he got irritated and said, "That's probably why you got that fucked up ass relationship that you got."
All right, I'm gonna go back and listen. I was trying to get what was the I'm just saying he got back with her. In my opinion. That's how either way he confirmed. Yeah, she was doing that one thing and he matched energy thing. I can agree with that. Either way he confirmed that he did lie. He did know a little something about it, what they had going on. So let's keep listening. They say keep listening. Hold on, let's keep listening.
People in the principles that fuck them up most. What I'm saying is, you cannot be responsible for something that you take accountability for. You cannot be responsible for something that you take accountability for. You decided to take that accountability word. No, I didn't. Accountability means to account. Accountability word that has nothing to do with the conversation. Things that have happened. To another level. No, accountability means things that account. We're not about to take. When we said accountability made no sense in the conversation that we were having, what you're not going to do is say, "Oh, well, I'm actually having this other conversation." That's not fair. That's not fair. I watch what people post. I watch what people do. I watch what people say. Baby, you keep the sad ass story that you want to keep going. Perpetuate it. Keep that shit going. You keep that shit going. I'm telling you straight up. You are not responsible for it. Let me make that clear. You are not responsible for it. Because wait a minute, now we're about to get down and dirty. Nah, mute the fuck up.
What the fuck is happening?
Because what the hell is you talking about? What is, no, real quick, Chance. Real quick.
Okay, out of pocket.
Yeah, we got real action. Because what the fuck are you talking about, Slim? I'm sitting here I'm not finished. I'm not finished. That's what I mean.
What did I come back to? What
I'll
happened?
take accountability for that.
They fighting now, Slim, and I think that's poetic.
Is I'm having a conversation about substance abuse, and you came in and you made it more than an individual, and you made it
Let me see who on this panel.
other people in your life, right? What the fuck you're not going to do is talk
So,
about
Erica is streaming.
and whatever the fuck you're trying to
I don't know who's streaming though.
insinuate. You got me, and I'm telling you, Slim, no, for real.
I guess Slim.
Yeah, Slim and whoever that was.
For real, on some real shit. I'm gonna meet you one time.
Yeah, they said there was a lot of stuff going on last night. That's alright.
For real, on some real shit. I'm gonna meet you one time. For real, on some real shit. I'm gonna meet you one time. For real, on some real shit. I'm gonna meet you one time. For real.
Oh goddamn.
For real, on some real shit. I'm gonna meet you one time. For real, on some real shit.
Things I purchase on TikTok.
Oh, she glitching real hard.
But if you try to throw that shit out there, be leery, okay? Don't fuck with me, Slim. I'm not playing with you.
Okay, pause right there, Erica. I don't want to have too long of a discussion about that part, but okay, if you would have kept it just on that fucked up ass relationship, I would have been alright with that, Slim. Slim, you done went and did team too much.
Oh, they playing the clip.
You done went and did a little bit too much. You put too much stank on that thing. You put too much stank on that thing. I wish you just didn't do that. Like, that is crazy. I can't get with that. You put too much stank on that. You did. You put too much stank on that.
But
You put too much stank on that. Go ahead.
too much thing to bring up somebody's substance issues too.
There we go.
That was the topic.
It was like a boop.
No, that was not the topic. The topic was trauma and accountability. Where are y'all getting that from?
I thought the topic was substance abuse.
I guess the
No.
conversation was going on for a long time, Trina. What we heard right now is it flowing into trauma and accountability, which is what they said that Slim introduced. But originally the conversation was substance abuse. Thank you, Bridget. Now, here's what I'm trying to say, y'all. When she did the whole vices and the girlfriend thing, he turned around and said, "You're fucked up ass relationship." That was like a slap. He went and kaboomed her for no reason. Sorry. He went and kaboomed her and bopped her over the head. Okay? And that ain't right. I went and drank a little coffee so I could stay with y'all for a little bit more. Yeah, he was team too much for that one. Yeah, in my opinion. Go ahead, Eric. Sorry. Wagwan, my chargy. What time is it? It's 1:40 a.m. I'm waiting on Erica to ready. LT, are you okay? LT done went and tussled with Dr. Duchess over there today. The topic was ongoing before he got up there. Exactly. They said it was going on for a few hours.
Okay, but just because, so let me make this clear. I can have a conversation about substance abuse, and I wish one of you bitches would bring up any issue that I got. I'm on your ass. Just because,
That's the one.
Y'all be up here talking about relationships and ain't never had a man that didn't cheat on you. So just because somebody might be going through something don't mean that they can't have a conversation. If you think I'm going through this and I can't have a conversation and that means that you're going to throw it up in my face, you're going to have another thing coming. I'm promising you that.
You would know more than anyone in the conversation. The nuance.
Right. Don't try to be funny. Right.
He took a dig at him. He took a dig back at her, but then this one was too much of a bop over the head. I feel like it was a punch on the back of the head. I feel like that was a bit much. Because now you letting the people know that there's something truly going on personally in her relationship. That's a little bit too much. But I don't know. I can see what you're saying because you are right. I think that second part, I don't know, was a little over KILL. I don't know. Anybody else have thoughts before we ask Erica to press play?
No, I was gonna say the same point as Trina. Honestly, don't. If we talking about it, and I'm sitting up there, and I have before, like, and you try to throw some shade, like, nah, I might cut you down. I might chop you down.
I'm telling you, I'm on there.
Yeah.
They not know nothing about you, and I'm not playing. But I am changing though.
You're doing good.
Would you call him my name? I had to go get me a great soda and a boudin ball. So
okay, I had to eat something. We'll drink a little coffee, so I can. We're ready to press play.
Let me pop this soda before y'all start saying that. You don't do this in the stream. I'm trying to not. All right.
I'm gonna be quiet now. I'm gonna let you go ahead and talk, Slim. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. Don't fuck with me.
I'm gonna mute up. I'm gonna leave y'all to it because I gotta get ready for tonight.
Don't fuck with me.
Okay.
1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Don't fuck with me is what I'm saying. Between me and you, don't fuck with me.
Don't fuck with you.
Okay, well I'm telling you that. I'm telling you, between me and you,
don't
play on my top.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all be like, don't play on your top.
The way you said it was kind of like it was shade.
Slam down. I'm trying to.
It was shade.
At her. Yeah, it was shade. And I don't mind a little banter. I love a little Slam.
No, we talking about now.
Hold on, Chance. I love a little banter, Slim. So I can play the banter. I can do that, right? But what I'm telling you is, I'm gonna mute the fuck up. But don't play with me. So go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. When it comes to topics and issues that affect our community as far as black people, I don't have no understanding of it being just a casual conversation that we can play with. I really be serious in depth with those conversations because I suffer from some of the symptoms of those conversations. And forgive me because I sound like I'm stopped up and I'm congested. Yes, I'm sick. But I do not play with none of those conversations when it comes to trauma. Now, if it came to some people getting into it, who's right, who's wrong, we can debate that all day long. But when it comes to real deal symptoms that we suffer from in the black community, I don't play about none of that shit. I don't feel like it's no play for banter about none of that shit. So it is what it is and it ain't what it's not. And we having conversations and I will accept bright eyes
Yeah, we can have
So,
conversations.
hold on, time out, Bright Eye. Let me finish. I will accept Bright Eye's definite harsh pushback, and I would hope that she would accept mine because we're trying to solve a problem that's bigger than just me and Bright Eye bantering. It's really like some shit that goes on in our community on a larger scale.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Slim. I'm down for talking about the community. What you're not going to do, is say, oh, we having a one-on-one, and I'm out there. We can banter all day, but what you're not going to do is try to hit on no personal shit because you got me fucked up. I just said I don't accept banter. Yeah, well, hey, look, I'm telling you what the fuck banter is for me. Okay. What banter is for me? No. Oh, yeah, it's very different. That was personal. And that's why I'm telling you. Hold on, Jasmine, please. That's what I'm telling you. This is where banter difference. I can sit here and I can kiki with you, and we can have a real conversation about the community and the vices and the abuse. Whatever abuse it is, but what you're not going to do is you're not going to make it personal for me, because when you make it personal for me, you got me fucked up. So what I'm telling you is you might want to listen. If you fuck with me, Slim, you might want to shut the fuck up and have the conversation let me finish and have the conversation that we're having.
This way it get crazy because you thinking I'm supposed to tolerate
it. You show me that you.
I was best about to say that before he said that.
Telling me to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Like, he's being very disrespectful because he hasn't cursed at her. He ain't did none of that stuff. She won't stop. He had already apologized and everything. She taking it too far. You're like, okay, well, listen, I don't, it's I'll take this topic very serious. And I thought he was drunk until he just said he's sick. So is he under the influence? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. He was slurring earlier.
He could be sick and drunk. Nah, I ain't gonna
right. Yeah. I can't do the both. I can't do the two. So I guess.
Okay, he might have had a hot toddy or something.
Maybe I was just about to say that. Maybe he had a hot toddy. A couple of them. Yeah.
What is a hot toddy?
If you get to taking the direct jab at me again, I'm gonna cut you out. I might tell you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, don't tell me shut the fuck up. You want to shut the fuck up like you so hard about it. Now I'm going to just disrespect you off the strength of it. I mean, now that's why he started playing with it, because now let's go.
Shut the fuck up and be bringing up my business with my nigga.
Let me tell you something. If we talking, you tell me shut the fuck up, I'm going crazy. I don't know what else to do. Because what you mean?
Yeah, don't ever tell me shut the fuck up, but
okay.
I feel like I would be the person saying shut the fuck up if you brought up my shit. Like,
Okay.
It was like boom devices and you bring it to your girl. He said you fucked that relationship. Then he said all that shit that you're trying to make it out to be, this sad story, blah blah blah.
Let's eat peppermint lemon. Oh, okay. I'm about to try that when I get
sick. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all hear him warning her?
He did give her warning.
Yeah. So they warning each other, but I also hear him saying, like, come on now, man. I'm trying not to go all the way there with you like that or whatever. So I see both sides.
A little boy in him.
I see him calming down for sure. Like he was just trying to calm down and kind of like change it around. Like let's not even go there. But then after that, she wanted to still talk about the fact, like, you got me effed up and put on her chain and hug the block.
We just listened to her do that when Nietzsche was trying to figure out what was going on. Mm-hmm. And she wouldn't stop. She just kept going. Even my comments, I was like, okay, girl, like, damn. All
right, let's listen.
Some other shit, I'm gonna tell you, Slim, if you show me that you want some other shit, you want to see a whole different beast. So I'm just letting you know. It's your choice. It's your choice.
So pause. When it comes to talking about certain issues that plague our black community, I don't find none of this shit bantery, and I don't give a fuck what you gonna say. I literally will fire your ass up all the way to A to Z, and you will never be able to come back from it. So stop. Don't ever try to threaten me.
Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn
I
about
don't know.
about firing shit up. I don't give a fuck about firing shit up, Slim.
This is not banter when it comes to drama in the black community.
Hold on, let me
That's
tell you
not
something.
banter.
Oh, baby, let me tell you
That's
something.
not banter when it comes to
We
shit
were
in the
having
black
a
community.
conversation about
That's
addiction.
not banter when it comes to shit in the black
However,
community.
if you want to take it
when
personal,
I came up about shit
I
in the
don't
black
give a
community.
fuck about whatever the fuck you gotta say. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you to take heed.
I don't gotta take heed to shit, baby. Who the fuck is
Oh yeah, it would have been on the floor.
Yeah, she did too much.
He gets so bad.
She overly went
Can I
nuts.
say something real quick though? Because Slim, what she said.
All right, that was part one.
Let's see what's.
Hey, y'all gotta learn to stop talking to people like they
Oh,
not
Starbucks do that? Oh.
That's your age.
Trina, he started giggling just like that.
That's like a little
reddish, ain't it?
I heard you actively trying, like I'm not. I'm trying, man.
And that was the break. It was like, boop, when she said, you better, he said, what?
Right?
Yeah. All right, here go part two. Well, part 7 of that live.
Part 7. What the fuck? Damn, we missed a lot.
Her little intro. This shit hot. Let me rewind it so I can show y'all.
Oh, the little 90s.
Oh, wait, you gotta see the visuals. It really is
It's
so
so
cute.
dope. I love it. Shout out to these TikToks. These Apple
Y'all gotta see it. It is so freaking cute.
On in deep streets, your front row seat to the action. Where the streets stay petty, the drama stays loud, and the receipts stay ready. When drama jumps out, mad.
Oh, that is cute. Her intro.
Every day is a brand new episode in these streets.
In these streets. That is nice.
Shout out to
how it just break out into the show.
Right.
Come on, Clocky. Look at it. Look at the effects of it, though.
Shout out to Brutus T. Shout out to Mad Cow. Shout out
These
to these
bloggers
TikTok
is
streets.
stepping
Who
it
else got
shit
an intro, y'all?
up.
Who else
They
got an
creating
intro?
intros and shit. I like it. That is nice.
And Bobhead. Yes, they are eating. Like the bloggers, I'm very proud of y'all for stepping that shit up and not just putting up recordings and actually doing some shit that's like
content.
branding yourself. Yes, branding.
I love it.
I love that. Shout out to y'all. And I like that y'all stick together and y'all learn from one another and y'all pick up pieces from one another. That's really dope. Because us creators, we don't give a fuck about each other. We be fighting, boo. Ancestors and mess. Bitch, we don't get together for about much of nothing. But y'all niggas get together. And I like that. I love that. Shout out to you.
But see, it's stuff like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's not the topic, but it's stuff like this that makes me want to support you, continue to support you, because you're putting in that time and effort, and you get what I'm saying? This is content to me. This is editing. You got what I'm saying? You know, it make it personal. And I like that. You know, like you said, branding. I love it. Top tier. Every time she changed something, I go in her DM and I be like, I see you. I see you. Because even now, y'all, look, let me show you something at the beginning. Look, this is something else new on her page.
These people better stop sleeping on these bloggers and streamers.
The date and time, central time, what part it is, and gives you a little brief synopsis, and it's in bold print as well.
Yes. Who was that used to do that? That's no longer around. What was the name of that?
Certified mess catcher.
Certified mess. And Clock That T, Clock the T also does it too.
Clock the T does too.
Certified mess catcher, yes. They ran them off.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, but if you can hear us, come back.
Okay.
411-2, the original though.
If it's who they say it is, they still around.
Oh, I don't know who certified mess catcher is, but they good. They real good.
Is she Rosie?
Oh, I didn't know that.
They said perp.
I can believe that.
Oh, here they go with this guessing game.
You did amazing. We loved that. 411 was originals though. They definitely used to do the description first. So.
What's going on in?
All right, let me fast forward it to the past the intro. Can I say something real quick though?
I'm sorry. Y'all be just gonna have to listen to it again because it goes right into the content. Sorry.
Stay petty, the drama stays loud and the receipts stay ready. When drama jumps out, madness clocks in, and these people never miss a chance to act up. Every day is a brand new episode in these streets. And let me tell you,
that's not banter when it comes to
we were having a conversation about addiction.
That's not banter when it comes to shit in the black community.
However, if you want to take it personal,
I came up by shit in the black community.
About whatever the fuck you gotta say, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you to take heed.
I don't gotta take heed to shit, baby. Who the fuck is you?
You want to go above and beyond.
You're not bigger than the black community.
Be that. Do that.
You're not bigger than the black community.
That's crazy statement I didn't think I'd ever hear. You're not bigger than the black community.
Yeah. He didn't say bigger than the program, he said bigger than the black community.
Bitch, that's gonna hurt. Hey, Roxy.
Cause you definitely heard it. No. Fuck that shit. Why are you trying to interrupt me? When she just poured it on me. Fuck that shit. No, I wasn't done.
And go ahead and try your best.
The reality is,
if you that big and bold, try. Go ahead and try.
Because she has power on the platform.
What you got to say?
Y'all gonna wonder why I say I don't fuck with certain
let me hear it, baby. Come on. What you got to say? Now, what you got to say, Slim? Let me hear it.
Hey, how she say, hold on real quick.
Let me hear it. I'm so excited to hear it. Come on. Let me see if you want that type of time for real.
You didn't need to say, hold on. The girl is crazy.
Please.
I love that gift. It's so cute.
Let me see what they say. Follow back.
He went on TikTok. We don't follow you.
I'm not going to take your boxes. I'm not going to take your boxes. I want you to stop. I want to hear Slim. I want to hear what Slim got to say.
We asking you a question because you said somebody said.
I want to hear. I'm not trying to take your boxes. I'm not trying to take your boxes. But I promise you, Slim, I'm listening. Come on, what you got? What you got to say?
The reason why I don't jump up on me.
Now say what you got to say, baby.
Okay,
yeah, say it. No, you want to shut the fuck up.
I'm sorry. So
he's trying not to go there. Like he's just trying to just be chill about it.
And let me tell y'all something. He said it's a reason why I don't go off on Miss Nitra's platform, and she kept going. He was like, "Are you gonna shut the fuck up?" Even in a mild tone, and then that's when you start hearing her octave going up. And she can't get mad because she just told him to shut the fuck up. Nikki, that was his first time cussing at her. One thing about me, what? I always say her whole name. I love her because she got a meaning for each word. But look here, what I do know about me, I don't know about Slim. But see, I'm a Cancer. If I keep giving your ass warnings, I keep telling you, all right? I keep telling you, it's about to be over with. And you keep on, it's going to be over with.
That's that Cancer shit. That's that Cancer. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to leave you alone. Right now, leave the fuck alone.
Y'all have told you.
I'm trying to tell you. Hello.
Now, if you don't take heed, like she the one talking about take heed, you better take heed to these warnings before we be really into it. Because I'm telling you, I'm about to tell you up. I'm not gonna say names going forward. Somebody said, "Are you for real?" A comment said, I think Bright is trying to prove something. She's never this bossed up.
But for real, I mean, every time she told us she wasn't going to explain herself, she explained herself, who she is. I mean, if you really that big and bad, you ain't even got to keep on telling us. We could believe you, but we ain't never heard. You ain't never thug on no black girl. Nah, calling your goons and stuff.
People think Cancers be crybabies arguing on your ass.
I be crying as I'm swinging. I be crying as I'm swinging.
I be crying when I can't
Swinging and crying.
Let them
If I
know.
can't get to you, I'm going to cry, bitch. And don't think it's because I'm sad, bitch. I'm angry as fuck. I can't beat the fuck out of you. That's really why I'm crying.
That's it. That's all.
My mama now.
Better get it. I don't want to fight Susu because, you know, she done been on special vacation.
Girl, I would want to
Y'all
fight
women
you.
that been on special vacation, that ain't nothing to play with.
Girl,
I wouldn't want to fight
go
you.
somewhere.
You look like you the
That don't
bitch
mean nothing.
ass girl. You probably a beat.
Don't mean nothing.
You got somebody. You got a
I'm
long
calling the authorities. I'm calling the authorities.
No shade, friend. You done been through some shit, bitch. I know you would probably put them paws on somebody, okay? Paws. Okay, go ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Who won't shut the fuck up? Nah, I'm not. So now
I'm gonna mute everybody, okay?
I'm not shutting the fuck up. But now what you gotta say?
Damn, Crypto.
I don't get all the way disrespectful. I'm just wanting to hear the disrespect.
Let me find him.
Who mom are you? Is that?
What did Crypto say? You want to come up here, Nicola, and give us a recap? Or is she gone? Let me see. Crypto. He not live. Oh, he is, but he's not popping up. Let me see. I think I got the wrong one.
Who mom are you exactly? Lynn's or mom?
Hold on, y'all.
Usually when you just, if you ever look at like a.
Let me see. I'm trying to find Crypto. Okay, here we go.
Individuals over here who do that. I'm her, not everybody. Go ahead, you finish your point.
Her is on Crypto Panel.
Get exiled out of our our spaces though. We don't if we catch somebody doxing and it's for a crazy reason and just doing it over and over, they doing it to somebody for no reason and they harassing people, we don't deal with them no more.
Yeah, I see her up there right now.
Accountable, unlike over that side, it went over 3 years, people were doxing each other, people calling meeting up with people essays and all that. That's crazy, bro. Like who does that? Which I get is crazy, but if you are participating in that type of say like just like in real life, you are a genuine type of person and you on one side or the other, ain't no rules to it, and then you get involved in it, then you involved in it.
But so you was just sitting on a panel with Ernest and had my picture in his backdrop. Had my niece picture in his backdrop. My niece said as a child.
Her.
You was just sitting on the panel with
her. I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you, no, I was not. I didn't go to Ernest panel. There's a fool that got my picture, a profile picture of me on his shit.
Yeah, he was in that panel with my picture on it.
No, I'm not. That's not me. And that's what y'all gotta pay attention to.
That's that other guy. That's
I heard yo sis, I'm gonna back him. It ain't him. A dude put his picture up as his profile, and he sits over there with them. It wasn't Huey. It was the dude who called himself taunting Huey. He put Huey's picture as his profile.
I think he was light on.
Do y'all not realize, like, Ernest had my picture in his backdrop? Ernest took my niece's picture. My niece.
Why did he do that? Can you just tell me?
He was mad because he was mad because I told him he's a pussy.
So what did he say? Like, what did Crypto say about AZ?
Yesterday, we was talking about Carmelo yesterday morning, right? And he must have been like streaming my live or some. I don't know what he was doing, but somebody hit me up and was like, "Yo, Ernest got you on live right now, or whatever." And he had my whole backdrop and everything on his live. He was listening to my live, one of his live. People was going in his room thinking it was me. I don't even know this dude. I never went on his live ever.
I'll give you. You got some messy clowns on this side of TikTok, but the people that we don't condone that type of shit. We don't fuck with them. I don't go to Ernest panel because I don't like him. I don't deal with them clowns over there at all. But yeah, you got somebody using my profile picture. Somebody else come to me about that. I was like,
so he just sat back and listened and let everybody say something. Everybody defended him, but he didn't say nothing to defend himself.
And people that fuck with me know that. There's no way
Sexuality.
he can sound like me and there's no way he can be on level 24 like me. So y'all gotta pay attention because people will do shit like that. Use your profile picture. 20 is your name, you know. I can't help that he put my name.
Yeah, but Huey, I never went in there. These were pictures and things that was sent to me because Ernest was blocked from me. So I don't even. Ernest has been blocked. Honestly, Ernest and Bayboy been blocked from me for months. Looking, bro. Way before any of y'all little beefs started.
I seen last. Well, I heard last night they said that
people.
that ain't the first time.
So regardless of how y'all feel, in Big Aries, you keep saying all this y'all stuff. Baby, like I just told you, these people over here, they know me just as much as Messy Talk. And none of them can say they've ever seen or heard me do things like that. On this side or that side. Because I am who I am everywhere I go.
Right, so we have to look at everybody as an individual and not generalize. I think that's the safest thing for us to do. And just put a name on it. So, let me ask you, who is, other than Ernest having your backdrop, who did the doxing, right? Because we can just
doxing
name names.
does go on over here. We know that. Certain people, listen, it goes on both sides. Let's keep it. Listen, let's say this. We know that doxing goes on over here. It been going on. There been certain people that dox people. They do it over there. It happens on both sides. Let's not try to say we don't. No. This side does it. That's the point she was making. This side does do it like that side
Every
does it.
side of TikTok does it.
It's true. You might not do it, but the side does it. That's the point she was making.
Every side of TikTok, every social media, everybody do. Not everybody, but
those people out. That's the
it happens.
That's what we do. That's what I'm saying. We do put those people out on this side. We're not okay with that. And
we're not okay with that. That's correct.
Right.
Did I say that we don't point people out on that side?
Did not make that statement.
Right, but so to say like we don't do that, it makes people think that people don't, and that all of us is in support of that. I've never participated in a child being drugged. I've never participated in a funeral. I've never participated in a lot of things. And $2 my dog. I fuck with $2 heavy. But shit, on some shit,